Even though you are a lawyer.
All right
You don't
then.
have a license, so you can't do that.
Yeah, you're right.
What? Has anybody got something interesting to talk about? Or question or something?
Yeah, the tree fell out of the woods and no one was there to cure it, but like,
Noise requires an eardrum. The vibrations will be there, but noise, it's just like there is no light unless somebody's seeing it. Our eyes convert it to what is called light.
so if it's dark out there, we weren't here to see it.
Sir?
So it'd be dark out there, we were not here to see it.
Well, dark is just the opposite of the light. That's a you still have to have eyes to see dark. Because otherwise it's just vibrations. You know, it's our particular sensory array that create what we call reality. I mean, if you're a wolf or a deer, you see, or if you're a fly, they have a whole different perception of the same vibrations. Yeah. Do 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 do. But we got the ones we got, so we'll have to try to figure that out with them. You know, unless you do DMT, I guess, and then you see something else. See the cartoons. I heard Max Egan talking about that. He said if you do it once.
Not really addictive, so.
I mean, is acid addictive?
No.
See? Must, you know, I just do it. I ain't addicted to it. I just like to do it every weekend. I am going to the hippie thing. I'm going to be playing my first festival on the 6th. So I guess I'll see a lot of people doing this. So.
Where at? Where's that gonna be?
They better have on skirts if they're doing that one.
Cucaraca. I don't, some Steele, Alabama or something.
Is that a city?
It's right outside gas.
I think it's in the woods. So
Feels the exit for gas.
that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
So y'all don't have nothing you want to talk about? Well, let's go. I'm serious. Everybody's saying, oh man, we love it when you come. I ain't gonna put on a show. Somebody give me something. I got shit to do.
You want to do like another dream thing?
We can. We did one with you. Was that you we did it with?
Jordan Dial, but I've had a recurring dream a few times.
We can do that.
I mean, nobody wants to throw anything else out.
We can do that. What's going on?
All right, so I'm in this like nice grocery store.
If you're talking, get your ass out. Okay? I mean, I ain't mad at you. I don't, it takes me extra energy to deal with that stuff. Okay? Or, you know, if y'all gonna go out on a date or something, y'all can just pass notes. I don't want to hear you talk. All right.
All right, so I'm in like this nice grocery store.
A nice grocery store like Publix, Whole. Oh, okay, okay. $7 cabbage.
Yeah,
Okay.
the real deal. And
Bok choy and stuff.
like I'm buying or like I'm shopping, okay? And then there's just everybody in there's really, you know, like it's not Walmart looking people, it's Whole Foods looking people, okay?
So Vestavia.
Yeah, and so this person comes in, it's this girl, and she looks really out of place, you know, almost homeless. And I see her putting cans in her bag, okay? So she's stealing this, and I see her stealing it. And so I walk over to her, and I was like, look, let me buy that for you so you don't have to steal it. And she says she has the money to buy it anyway, but she's going to go ahead and steal it. And I've had that dream like 3 times.
And then, somebody from Clanton stealing.
Yeah. Probably does what it's called.
It's too expensive.
What kind of canned goods?
I just like just soup or some shit. I don't know. But like it's like, hey, let me buy it for you, so like so you don't get caught. But she like doesn't want my help. Like no, I'm gonna steal it anyway, and I even have money to buy it, so I'm gonna steal it.
Maybe she's on Xanax.
That's not a stretch. Yeah, you're still alive today. I agree.
Where are you from?
Me,
Yeah.
Jasper.
All kind.
What else is in that? There are other people?
Yeah, I mean just people like shopping, just normal. It's busy in there. But like, I'm the only one that notices what she's doing. She's doing it blatantly, like pretty obvious.
What kind of emotions were attached to the drink?
You're just like confused, like why don't you let me buy it for you?
Okay, when you're confused, how do you feel?
Confused.
That's not a feeling, that's a state of mind. Anxious, sad, afraid.
I guess a little anxious. I mean, it's like, I guess apprehension or, and,
This.
Because anxious is fear. There's mad, glad, sad, afraid. Were you feeling okay about yourself till you saw her?
Mm-hmm.
What color hair she got?
red.
What's she wearing?
She's got like a satchel thing, and she's just wearing like tattered or just like just raggedy clothes. She just looks real dirty. Yeah.
Was she attractive?
Me? No, I don't think she was.
Why are you here?
I'm here for crack this time.
For crack this time?
Well, I got my DOC's heroin. I'm doing.
Anybody got crack? He's looking for some crack.
But yeah.
And how did you acquire your crack? Oh, how did you finance your crack? And this,
My own paycheck, or I'd steal or whatever. Yeah.
did you dress up with a red-haired wig?
No.
What are stereotypes of crack users? Gentlemen? Huh?
Like from lower class society, like a lower social class.
What else?
You can get them to do anything.
Yeah.
Chicken heads. What was it like being a crackhead?
What was it like? I guess it's like any other addiction, I guess.
I don't know.
I mean,
It's different in different schools,
yeah.
so it has some peculiarities, I'm guessing.
I mean, with crack, enough is never enough. Like the last 10 minutes, you gotta get more. You got $2,000 in the bank. I'm gonna take just 100 of it and spend it on crack. You spend the whole 2,000 in a day out.
So it's cheaper than heroin?
Negative.
No?
No, I mean, because
Why did you decide to get off heroin? I mean, it doesn't seem like a good business kind of decision.
I moved from Jasper to Mobile, okay? To get away from the heroin, okay? And I was taking Suboxone too. And,
Heroin.
yeah. Opiates.
Heroin-like.
And anyway, I got off that because, wanted to change or whatever. I had wreaked havoc in my family, basically, and then it did good for a while. And then I started going back to school and, started working again, and I guess just stressful things happened, and so I was looking for another.
Like what?
I mean, just daily life things, just the pressure of, like, okay, now I've got to go to class, get a job, get a good job, make something of myself, and then I have to go to work because I have to, I have bills to pay, I break my car, I gotta buy a new car,
How'd you wreck your car?
drinking.
So how did you come to start using crack?
I was buying weed and the guy had crack. And I was like, well, I've never done crack. So I bought some crack. And then, because I was looking for something harder. Because, I'm not a big weed smoker. I'm not living.
It's the gateway drug.
It was just like, it's really available down there. Like, you can walk anywhere and get it.
Crack?
Yeah. In Mobile, yes.
So how'd you meet your dope dealer?
I think I just asked some random guy that looked like he would be selling drugs and he was.
Is that how you do it?
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Shit, till we figured they'd be walking up to you.
So how did you feel about the redheaded girl?
I feel like she was pretty stupid because I would just go ahead and, like, why, you don't have to steal this. Like, I can buy it for you. And then you cannot risk, getting caught, gun jail or whatever for stealing something so stupid.
How did you feel about her?
I felt sorry for her.
You felt sad
Yeah.
that she was dirty, that she was stealing, that you wanted to help her. Did you want to help her to just, have you ever seen anybody in pain or something and you really don't give a shit about them, but it just made you uncomfortable?
Yeah.
So you quote them a Bible verse or something and get the hell out of here? You know what I'm talking about? Was it like that, or was it like this compassionate?
I think it was more like that.
You just wanted the feeling to go away.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, I just saw her and I was like, well, if I could help this person and just, because I know what it likes to, to hurt. And I was like, this is just so stupid. Just let me give you like $3 and go buy it.
What was her motivation to want to steal?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. It's your dream.
She gonna get that dope.
Just wait. It ain't your dream. We'll do yours in a minute.
I don't have it.
Be her. Get out of your ego part. Imagine her, you being her, and you may need to close your eyes. Walk in there. What was her intention? What was her feelings? What was her motivation?
I guess it was like she was doing it just for the sake of doing it. Like if she can get away with it, I guess. Like she didn't want to like I don't have to buy this. I can steal it, and I don't need help from anybody.
And how are you like that?
How am I like that? You're asking some deep questions, man.
Well, what? I'm not here jacking off, baby. I mean,
Couldn't that be like him being her and
it is. I'm trying to get, yes. I mean,
visualizing other people that have tried to help him and tell him, maybe?
I don't know. He knows because it made him uncomfortable when I asked him the question.
What did you ask me?
If I'm working harder than you, let's change the subject. What happened when you shut down there? What was going on inside you? Breathe. You're feeling silly and caught now like the girl in the store.
Yeah, pretty much.
So chill and figure out what's down there. I said, how are you like her?
I mean, I like to think I can do it on my own.
Quit thinking. There's some emotions attached to this. And you jump straight up in your head about stuff. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, this is free. All you gotta do is sit still a minute. If you can't figure it out, because if you would have, you'd already figured it out and you wouldn't have had this dream. I mean, everything in the dream is you. You have plenty around you. You have all kind of resources around you. However that works out in your life. And there's part of you that's a fucking crackhead. Whatever all those associations are for you. What's going on?
I feel like I don't want other people's help in a way. I mean, I don't know. It's weird. It's like,
Well, you're just like her. I mean, that's you are.
Yeah,
That's,
I mean, but I feel like that's.
you feel like that. What you feel like that, that's not a feeling. What do you feel?
Right now or in the dream? Right now?
Same thing. This is like DMT, only different.
I feel anxious.
Okay. Breathe. What's it like to be anxious in your body? What's going on?
It's uncomfortable.
How?
Fast heartbeat, you know,
What are you feeling in your belly and chest?
tight.
Breathe. Just sit there. It ain't gonna eat you. When are other times you felt that way? Or have you ever not felt that way?
I feel the bones right now.
For how long?
Sometimes hours, sometimes just minutes.
For how many decades?
Well, I'm 2 decades old, so. Yeah, 2 decades.
When's the first time you can remember feeling that?
6 or 7.
What happened? Breathe.
Well, I feel like the anxiety led to depression.
Okay, what happened?
To cause that feeling? My parents fighting and arguing.
What were they doing? Where were you?
I was just in the house, just watching it. You know, they were, throwing shit, screaming, hurling insults at each other.
What were they saying?
I don't remember exactly what they were saying, but they would down each other, like,
Like your pecker too little or what?
No, like, you're not a good dad, you don't care about your kids.
Was that true?
No,
And what would he say?
my dad. He would just try to, like, rationalize to her why, like, that's not true. It was more her bitching at him and throwing shit and screaming and fighting and him retaliating. He wasn't much of a retaliator, he would just sit there and take it. But he would normally just leave.
Then what would happen?
Then he'd stay gone for a few days, and we'd get up at 2 a.m. and like go creep by his buddy's house, see if he was there, and then we'd go back home and we'd just go soccer.
What was he doing?
Huh?
What was he doing?
I don't know, he was just, his car was out there. He was inside doing it.
What do you think he was doing?
I don't know.
What makes a woman crazy and throw shit? What makes a woman crazy and throw shit? And gives a man a reason to go spend a couple of days somewhere. Could have been what?
I mean, he could have been cheating, he could have been, using or, I know he had a problem with drugs before I was born.
What flavor?
Opiates.
So either way, he had a crack problem. What you thinking? Metaphorically. Okay. You have brothers and sisters?
Yes.
And how many?
I have 2 half-sisters in their 30s, and then I have a brother.
What's their other half?
Yeah, okay, so I have 2 sisters in the 30s, I have a brother that's 19, and I have a sister that's 14.
So you're the middle child, kind of, but the oldest of one set.
Yeah, like they were never really around, my oldest 2 sisters.
And how did they come about? Who were they related to, your mom or your dad?
My dad,
So your daddy was sowing his seeds. Does he have any more children besides those?
not that I know of.
What color hair did your mama have?
Well,
Blonde. You like redheaded women?
no, I mean,
Do you dislike redheaded women?
no.
You the redheaded stepchild?
No, my brother has red hair.
You're answering too quick, baby. I mean, if you don't want to figure it out, I don't give a shit. We'll move on.
I want to figure it out.
Well, quit answering so damn quick. If you knew the damn answers, you wouldn't be talking to me about this.
All right.
So are they still married?
No, my dad passed away when I was 10.
How did he die?
Rona, he just laying in the yard.
Just laying in the yard.
Just laying in the yard.
Who found him?
My mom.
She throw some shit at him? You bastard.
I mean, the story was he was putting an addition onto our house, and they were in an argument, and she felt bad, and so she went outside to tell him to come in because it was hot. And she went outside and he was just conked out on the grass.
How old was he?
43,
What did he do for a living?
coal miner.
And then what did your mama do?
With life or at that
With
moment?
life. Or anything, whatever.
After that, she laid in bed for probably 2 years, and then she dated some people, but she never got married.
So how did y'all get by?
We got like his retirement and his social security and some ODS stuff.
She didn't go to work.
Nope.
Was y'all raised poor then? No? Publix, but not Whole Foods?
I mean, we were still a Walmart, but, we weren't poor.
Okay. But there's some class stuff in there.
Yeah. I mean, we were middle class, lower middle class, you know.
I mean, we used to dress up when we go to Walmart. That's how, it was like, yes. So what do you see in this about you? How old are you?
22.
Where'd he go?
I guess it changed. I mean, I guess, you know, the life bullshit weighs you down, so you change the person to adapt or whatever to protect yourself.
Where did he go?
Yeah.
Breathe, baby. Let it out.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm looking at him. It's hard. You're looking for him all out yonder. That's right there. And he's saying, why are you being a red-headed crack whore? Why you leave me here? You put on all these different masks. And you left that little boy sitting in the room by himself. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, it ain't brain surgery, no. And you don't even like him. You'd rather be a crack whore. Right?
Yeah.
Watch this way. But this is, whatever this soul is, whoever this soul is, that's who produced that dream that keeps coming back. You produced this dream. It's trying to get your attention. It's not some programmer at Google that put that in you. Now what's going on with you?
I'm not so anxious anymore.
Well,
I don't know.
Let me tell you. Okay. So what did you learn about yourself, baby? Breathe before you open your pie hole.
I'm back up here again.
Okay, well just, in that you noticed that that's progress. So when you say, oh, I'm back over, get back and just chill. Are you all right? Have you always been all right? Yes. Yeah. When you're there, if you're there, you're fine. Are you craving? Are you scared? You all right. You didn't have to go buy no crack or suck nobody's dick.
I've never done that.
Oh, whatever. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, that's the prodigal son story. Except they called it pig food, you know. I mean, that really doesn't have any connotations in our Gentile world. What's the worst thing you can do? Eat pig food? And I'm going, I could think of something else I wouldn't like to do. Will you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
You have access to that place. You always have. You were trained in a virtual reality full of drama and abandonment. And a daddy going off somewhere getting something else, whatever that was. And a mama feeling abandoned and rejected and not beautiful and cared for, and you're this little shit going, what the fuck's going on? And you got abandoned yourself. Your mama went to sleep for 2 years. You know? Right?
Yeah, that's right.
But that's the narrative. That's not the truth of you. The truth of you is going, I'm already all right. I mean, we did that last week about your mom and dad a little bit when I was picking at you. You know, your mama, you know. We hope she did anyway, you know. Good for her. Kind of what makes the babies come. So it makes the bees chase the flowers and stuff. Now, I gave you a little answer. Talk to me. What did you learn about yourself? You back in your head, just see it. Chill. So you worried about being right.
Yes.
Quit. Oh, he's going to pick at me. No. I pick at you to desensitize you to it. Your pawpaw valve set to light. It's play. And the bottom part of your brain, the reptile part, is controlled you so long. You jump too quick. You can't discern real danger. Real danger is talking to a strange motherfucker and asking him for crack. And somehow that's all right. But talking about your own personal truth around these bastards is somehow dangerous. Fuck them. You ain't gonna know them in a month anyway. Unless you sucking her dick or smoking crack with them.
I got a picture cry.
You hear me?
Yeah.
That's a program, baby. That's all, it's just a program.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
I know.
You're right.
So is the reptile part the redhead girl?
I don't know. If you're, which,
Is that what you're trying to say?
no. The reptile part, it generates anxiety biochemically in your brain and then skips the middle part of your brain and goes straight to the neocortex, and you develop all these fantasies about da-da-da-da-da and stay in your language world. Yes, sir.
Can emotions it seems like I've been taught that emotions are generated by thoughts, but can emotions be the start and then thoughts come from the emotions?
Maybe, yes, no, I don't know. Why?
Because today, this morning, I was going through a lot of painful emotions, and it almost seems like I have the emotion, and then my brain reaches out and tries to find the cause of it, and then I analyze the piss out of it, and then I realized maybe what I need to do is just deal with the emotion and quit worrying about analyzing anything. And so I did that, and it worked pretty well.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Because he's like that a little bit in his own way. You're wanting to find the reason. The reason is your daddy was fucking somebody and your mama was throwing shit at him. That's the reason. It's not like this, you know.
Yeah.
You went from the pride and joy of your father's firstborn son to him abandoning y'all. Or whatever, however that worked out. And your
It was always portrayed to me like he's like, my mom's always told me like, he never did anything wrong. I was the crazy one. Like I drove him kind of thing. But like, I don't know how true that is.
it's not.
You're only 10 years old.
Because when I came up here on the way, like I told you, he had a drug problem, right? He had, one of those times he went away, he was actually at Bradford. And I just found that out like a week before I came up here. Because I don't know what the truth is as far as...
Okay, let me tell you what the truth is. Your mother married a man and made babies with somebody she thought she was going to save. And now she's treating you like that. You're her next project. Huh? See? $500 for that shit.
Visa or MasterCard?
Cash.
10% interest.
Just see me after class,
We will
we'll
take it.
work something out.
Okay. But what did No, you'd have to pay me to do that. Okay. When I said that about your mama, what happened? And you?
It felt right. It felt like it was the truth. I mean, but what happened to me, it was a sense of relief.
How so?
I got more relaxed. It felt like an answer that I was searching for, I guess.
Because part of that deal is she also set you up to save her. That's where the relief comes from. She also has plenty around her if she wants it.
Yeah, she did.
And she plays the victim a little bit, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah.
Just a tiny bit.
A lot of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make her evil. She's still this too. She's still a little girl trying to figure out what the hell happened when she was 6. You know, she didn't get on the side of the bed and say, "Dear Lord, let me grow up and fuck up my kids."
No.
You know?
She's a good mom, she does the best she can. You know?
But the narratives, the stories, the patterns that repeat, that's not you. You're that being that was sitting there going, "I'm cool." When you stepped out of that story. You know? Because the fiction of you that you know, the story you tell you about yourself to people and yourself is a being that needs heroin or Suboxone or crack or do. But when you're in that space, you don't need any of that at all. I mean, it's stupid, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And there is no trick except remembering that you forgot and going. There's no trick. You don't even have to necessarily believe in God to do that. You don't have to believe in God to go plant a butter bean. It should have come up anyway. I mean, it's a natural process. The God stuff can help, I think. It can change our narrative. It can change our sense of who we are. I'm not my father's son. I'm not my mother's son. I'm the son of the creator of the universe. And out of that perspective, I can step out of that story a little bit. But what will happen many times is we'll take our imaginations of God and put the same patterns onto God. Well, dear Lord, if I do this just right, well, yeah, then can I have my treat? You know? If I can get the right answer, then maybe God will solve all this stuff for me. If I read enough book, right?
Yeah, say the right things.
Yeah. I mean, you know, because sometimes you need to talk to God and say, "Fuck, I'm hurt." Or use that theologically or whatever. God don't speak English anyway, so it's all right. And be real. Be in your pain if that's where you're at. Be in your joy if that's where you're at. And all that thinking stuff is very beautiful and cool, and you can do a lot of stuff with that part of our brain. But for most of us, we've been trained. I mean, our society is anxiety-based. I mean, as you were talking about your story a while ago, all this pressure, which, I mean, it's not like you were scrounging for scraps in a dump in a third world country. You know, I'm pressure, I gotta get up and go to school. You know, fuck. It's not a whole lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying? But it felt that way.
Yeah, it feels a lot more than it should be.
Yeah. Because it wasn't based in reality, because, you know, depending on why you went to school, it was a waste of time anyway. You know, I mean, college is just a business generally that you ain't running. You end up with $60 or $80 or $200,000 worth of debt on, and got a piece of paper that you can't even make $40,000 a year with. How retarded is that?
Very.
And I think we talked about it. I mean, that's like do this, you get the shiny thing. Well, one day when it comes, you do this now, do this now, do this now, and it's like we jump through these hoops, disconnected from who we are. Because college is not bad if you got a reason for being there. I mean, hell, go learn how to fix transmissions if you want to make some money. You know, not be the assistant manager at Burger King. So is this fun?
I wouldn't call it fun.
What would you call it?
I guess I would call it, I mean, it was fun in a way, I feel like. It was relieving.
Because your spiritual journey is not about work. Your spiritual journey is more about that. Some of y'all treat your spiritual journey as though you're just trying to find the right magic answer and the right magic formula and the right The spiritual journey is allowing the false fiction ego self to die. And just being who God already made you. And you will encounter anxieties and you will encounter whatever. And you'll feel anxiety and you'll feel fear and you'll feel sadness and but it's a game. It don't really matter what happens, you're already all right. You are. You always have been. But you've been playing this game of stealing the soup can shit for 20 years. Alright? Huh? And it's a fun game, but apparently you're tired of it. So your real self started putting up these Technicolor dream shit to you, saying, hey baby, you want to play a different game? It's getting old.
Yeah, it's getting pretty old.
That's all it is. It's fine. That's all our dreams are. And, I guess you could go to to the Amazon and do some ayahuasca or something, or you could just sit here and listen and do this. The same shit. So, any thoughts? Questions? Did you learn something? What? What'd you learn? Huh?
Looking at yourself.
Top.
Being willing to be honest. It's hard to do, especially in a crowd like you're talking about. Because of that fear of what they don't think about me, or how they don't look at me now. And really you're coming in and inviting everybody in here sharing what's really inside. Scared.
That's the program, ain't it?
Yes.
That it's scary, but it really ain't, because it's kind of cool. Once you get to do it, it's like,
Once you release it.
you remember when you first did all that?
Yes.
You know? It's like, oh. Groovy. What, baby?
Not trying to analyze everything.
You're lying like a rug. He started out with exactly what he's doing. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, baby.
And then just being who God created you to be. That's kind of what I learned. Maybe
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear. I was trying to be funny.
Alright.
So you're saying that the point you got out of it was quit trying to analyze everything to death and just be?
Yeah,
Is that what you, yes,
that's what I.
very good.
From this.
Yes, yes, yes. But there are other folks that need to do some analytical work too. You know, some folks just are all about their emotion. So it's not either one or the other, it's just the middle way. Yes, sir?
Something else I got out of it was,
I am sorry, I was just playing. Okay, I didn't hear you. Yes, sir?
I'm like his dad. My wife is like his mom, and he's like my son. We go through that same cycle that he's just a different point that I look at. I can identify with how you were talking about his parents, and I can turn that to me to understand what we're doing. Even though it was his life, it's my life too.
And you come up here so you don't have to lay down in the yard, right?
I get tired of dodging that shit that gets thrown. Yeah, I run and I escape, exactly. I just thank God I'm still able to run. Got a place to go.
And somehow y'all are making y'all's thing work.
Yes. You know what's normal?
It ain't the shit we believe about ourselves. That ain't normal.
Right.
Most of the time. Very groovy. But I think generally though, our path is less figuring out what to do and more quit doing.
Amen.
You know. Is generally we don't do stupid stuff unless we're in our anxious state. We don't steal, we don't lie, we don't hurt other people. You know. Anybody else? Okay, bye.
Thanks, Bill.